Hi, so I'm Talie and I'm currently working at a summer camp in America. This vlog is just going to be me talking about my experience and why I think that everyone should have the opportunity to work at a summer camp. I am a camp videographer at a traditional sleepaway camp in Maryland. On a day-to-day basis, I go out and shoot videos, then I come back and edit them, then upload them to our software called SmugMug, which parents can then view them on and see what their kids have been up to. My role isn't really the traditional camp counsellor role that you hear of, but at my camp there is that role available. There's people who have a whole cabin of children, they look after them during meal times in the mornings and stuff, and then during the day when it's activity time they teach lessons. So there's loads of areas, there's waterfront, ropes, equestrian, creative arts and sports, and they kind of teach across all different areas, so it gives them a bit of variety. Personally, the cabin that I've been living with is a group of counsellors in training. They're 15 or 16 and they're looking to be a counsellor one day, so they're a lot more independent and they actually have their own children. Where I'm actually located at camp is a really good location because we're close to so many big cities. I've actually been able to travel to New York, Washington DC and Philadelphia, and a nice little beach town, all just with buses that camp run from camp on the weekends to help us explore and get to know other places. The visa that I'm here on is called a J1 visa, and it allows you to have 30 days of travel after the end of your program. During that time I'm actually going over to the West Coast. I'm only spending 2 weeks traveling, but I'm going to Los Angeles, Disneyland, San Francisco, the Grand Canyon, Route 66, Las Vegas, and hopefully Yosemite National Park if it's open again after the Ferguson fire. I would say that doing summer camp has really not changed me as a person, but kind of possibly improved me, because 6 months ago I could never have got on an aeroplane and travelled 3,500 miles away from my family and friends and everything that I know. Firstly, camp has helped me to improve my confidence. I'm having to talk to everyone and get involved all the time, and just having to speak to new people all the time. I had to kind of feign confidence to be able to pretend that I have it. Camp has also given me the opportunity to meet new people. So our camp is about half American staff and half international staff. Staff come from all over the world. We've got people from Africa, Germany, Mexico, Colombia, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Australia and New Zealand, possibly some more that I'm forgetting. One of our best nights was the cultural talent night, where each region kind of displayed something from their area to help us all learn about the different cultures and everything. I've also been able to make friends with people from all these different places, which is so interesting to be able to say that you have friends in countries all over the world. I've also kind of obviously got to engage in a lot of American culture, so the food is insane, so much of it. We got to celebrate 4th of July, so we had fireworks and a parade, and it was kind of exciting just to see people so patriotic and proud of their country and celebrate with them, and the fireworks were probably one of my favourite nights at camp. And camp has also given me the opportunity to see the world. I've always loved America and loved exploring. If I hadn't come to camp, then I wouldn't be going over to the West Coast in California and exploring everything there. Also, camp has helped to improve my CV, and I reckon it would definitely improve anyone's CV who chose to work at camp. Personally, I chose the videography role because that's something I want to do in the future, so it was the most relevant and would give me the most experience. But even if you were just a general camp counsellor, the skills that you learn, like communication, critical thinking, leadership, and just having responsibility, they can be transferred into anything. And so I would highly recommend, if you want to boost your CV, doing camp. And if none of that was enough to persuade you, then you get to be in the sun every day. It has been some days like 40 degrees and it sounds horrendous and sweaty and hot and horrible, and sometimes it is, but it's also so nice. I think it's impossible to be unhappy when you're in the sun and getting a good tan. So if none of that was good enough to persuade you, the sun should do it. So how can you come to camp? I would recommend finding an agency, and I'm not going to recommend any specific agencies because it's all about finding which one works best for you. So some will pay you a lot more, but you will have to do a lot of things for yourself, so sort out your own flights and that kind of thing, whereas others can pay you less, but they organise everything for you and you don't have to do anything. It basically just depends what's best for you. I hope this vlog has at least persuaded you to consider thinking about going to camp, because it has been one of the most eye-opening and life-changing experiences I've ever done. Thank you for watching, and I hope you consider doing summer camp in 2020.